recently I just got a new bike, and I don't know, it shocked a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys thought it was going to be a Harley Davidson, but I fooled you. I ended up getting an electric scooter, which is not as cool as a motorcycle to a lot of us here in America, but in Europe, they think it's cool. As far as a Harley Davidson, I'm going to tell you the ugly truth about Harley Davidsons.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had actually considered getting a Harley Davidson just to share it on my channel, but you know what? Instead, I got a 2022 Yamaha MT-07 and fully modded it. To me, it sounds like a Harley. Maybe not exactly, but it's got that deep roar bass, that twin engine sound. But you know what, man? I'm going to tell you the ugly truth about a Harley Davidson. One of the biggest ugly truths about a Harley Davidson, most of them are squids. You don't see any of them wearing motorcycle gear most of the time. And I'm telling you, man, when you go down on this belt sander on this 86-degree day, boy, whoo, you're going to wish you had some gear on, man. I tell you, your skin will be scraped down to the bone. That's if you make it out alive, man. Hey guys, if you want to get links to all my gear, which is awesome, like this CE armor jacket, which I just crash tested on my little scooter there. But this flows a ton of air. It's got all the CE armor protection. I walked away without a scratch. I have a link to this if you want to get it. And my ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet. It comes with an automatic tint shield, airbag vest to help keep you safe, shorty gloves, boots, pants. Links to all my gear is in the description and comment section of this video. One of the biggest reasons and ugly truths about Harley Davidson is, honestly, they sell more t-shirts, bumper stickers, bandanas. Woo! Oh yeah, baby. Oh man, this thing rips. Then they actually sell Harley Davidsons. Most people buy probably used Harley Davidsons to save a little bit of money, but even with used Harley Davidsons, they're so expensive. But most people can afford a t-shirt, bandana, so they look cool with Harley Davidson on it. And on their truck, pickup trucks, a big Harley Davidson. I guarantee you probably most of them don't even ride. They just want to look cool with the Harley Davidson t-shirt and gear. Really, they should call it the Harley Davidson Clothing Company or Apparel Company. Yo, their bikes are just too expensive for a lot of us. And even the cheaper bikes that they have, they make it a little bit more affordable, don't have the power. You know what I'm saying? A lot of their bikes, this MT-07, the reason why I bought this MT-07, guys, because I paid, what, $9,000 something out the door with this. You know what I'm saying? The power, the torque, woo! The torque and power, the bottom end grunt. And that's why you want a Harley, is because you want that bottom end grunt and torque. Is that I get that on this bike, probably even a little better. I could probably blow a lot of these Harleys off the line on this bike. And they spent $20,000+ for theirs, and I spent $9,000 for mine, brand spanking new. And they probably got theirs used. You know what I'm saying? So the performance per dollar, it just doesn't equate to me, man. It's not the best bang for your buck. And another ugly truth about Harley Davidson is that the culture is what I have issue with. Not only the squids in the culture, but the D-baggery. You know, a lot of egocentric guys out there that think they are the baddest dudes out here on the streets because they got a stinking Harley, man. You know what I'm saying? It just irritates me, and they think their bikes are the best. And all the other, like this little Yamaha MT-07, the metric bike, they talk crap about it. You know what I'm saying? Get a real American bike like the Harley Davidson. You're not truly American. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're just not cool enough for a Harley Davidson if, you know what I'm saying, you're on a Japanese bike or any other type of Italian. And a lot of the parts on the Harley Davidson are made probably in China. Oh, this thing rips. Woo! Oh, the bottom end grunt on this bike. That's why I got this bike. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, faster off the line than it most Harley Davidsons, short of maybe a V-Rod, I could probably even take a V-Rod off the line, possibly, up to maybe, I don't know, about 60 miles an hour or 70 or something. But it just, like I said, guys, the value's not there. But another ugly truth about Harley Davidson is I hate going into their dealership and dealing with their vulture salesmen. They will stick on you like white on rice. They will call and then don't give them your number, you know what I'm saying, and your name, because they will call you and harass you about getting a Harley for the next 2 years. I'm still getting calls from a salesperson when I went into the Harley Davidson dealership probably about like 2 years ago. Hey, are you still interested in a Harley? I'm like, no, man, I got me a cool Yamaha MT-07, much better value than those big stinking Harley Davidsons you got, man. Now, don't get me, I'm not totally hating on the Harley Davidsons, guys. I have a lot of respect for the company that's been in business for well over 100 years, and they somehow find a way to keep staying in business and selling bikes. But I think what's floating them along is selling all them Harley Davidson t-shirts. That's what's keeping them in business, man. Another ugly truth about Harley Davidson is they have the biggest, gaudiest dealerships. And I tell you, and they don't sell Jack Harley. You go in there, ain't nobody in there looking for Harley, just a few people here and there. But for the most part, ain't gonna be a lot of people there. Like I said, and another ugly truth about Harley Davidson is that gangs require them, bike gangs. A lot of them require you to have a Harley Davidson. If you don't have a Harley Davidson, you can't join certain gangs. I'm not going to mention names. You know what I'm saying? Particularly a bagger. They don't just allow any Harley Davidson. You got to have a particular. You can't roll up into the bike gang with a V-Rod. Okay, they're gonna laugh at you and kick you out. And that's another ugly truth about Harley Davidson, is they got a lot of snobs. So even within the Harley Davidson brand, they got snobs. With these, like I said, if you get a V-Rod, they don't respect it. And another ugly truth is if you are a man and you are riding a Harley Davidson Sportster, you're gonna get some disrespect from these snobs. They're gonna say the Sportsters are for women. It's a chick's bike. So you're not gonna get any respect there from the Harley Davidson macho men. I think it's terrible, because I was considering getting that Sportster when it first came out, that new Sportster. But a lot of you guys piped in, again, the snobs, they're like Cycle Cruiser. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get any respect with the Sportster because it's for women, okay? Okay, a real man does not ride a Harley Davidson Sportster. Yeah. Oh man, it just cracks me up. The elitism within the Harley Davidson community, to me, that's the ugliest truth about Harley Davidson, is the elitism, man. The snobbery, the debaggery. It's ridiculous. That's what irritates. And I have family members, don't get me wrong, I have family members that own Harleys, and they tell me, Cycle Cruiser, man, it's time for you to get a Harley and quit messing around on their metric bikes. Time for you to get a real man's American, you know, tough as steel Harley Davidson. Otherwise, you're just not cool, man. And then if I do get a Harley Davidson and I'm wearing all this gear here that I'm wearing, I'm gonna get some disrespect too. Like, Cycle Cruiser, what are you wearing all this? What is this? What the hell? What is this, man? What do you? I went into a Harley Davidson dealership once with all my gear, and only because I had the camera on my helmet and everything, and I wanted to get their reaction too, but the dude cracked on me, man.
I gotta ask, how are things on the moon?
What's that?
How are things on the moon?
Oh. Yeah. I was like, man, what's up with that? Cracking on me. I was going in there thinking about buying a Harley Davidson, and this sales D-bag guy cracks on me for wearing gear. So that turned me off from wanting to buy that Harley, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell you guys, the debaggery, the elitism, all that, it just turns me off. And it's a shame, though. It really is a shame. But even without all of that, there really isn't, the bikes are too expensive. You don't really get that much value. It's more about, you know, it's popularity. It's culture. It's a cult. Harley Davidsons are a culture icon. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people buy them. They say, oh, Harley Davidson, you know, the name. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? But yet, they don't realize that you're not going to get top power. You're going to get a heavy bike. It's going to be really expensive. You're not getting top reliability. And that's another ugly truth about Harley Davidson, is they're not the most reliable bikes. They're better than they used to be. But then you also, and the parts are very expensive. I tell you, I called them and I asked them how much it would cost for an oil change for, say, if I owned a V-Rod or something. He's like, $300. $300, guys, for an oil change. And you call Yamaha and you ask them how much for an oil change for the MT-07. This is like 80 bucks versus $300 for the Harley Davidson, man. I'm telling you. So tell me, guys, in the comments, what is so special about Harley Davidsons, okay, that I should get one? Tell me. I want to see what you guys have to say, because I just don't see the value in them. And like I said, the culture surrounding them is crap. I'm just keeping it real. That's the ugly truths, man. You know. Now there's a lot of pros to Harley Davidson too. They sound awesome. They look good. You know what I'm saying? The ladies that love Harley possibly could pick up a chick on a Harley Davidson. But more cons than pros for me, baby. But anyways, make sure to hit thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Really helps my channel. Hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when I release videos. But I release videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until next time, catch you guys later.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.